Hi y'all, I'm doing a quick video on black-eyed peas. As you know, Thanksgiving is coming up, so I'm getting started so that I can be able to cook it in the morning. What I have here are black-eyed peas, and these have already been sorted through. I've gotten to the last of it. I'm just doing a 1-pound bag of it. I like to use a light plate, and the reason why is so that I can be able to see the nuts better, or not the nuts, but the beans better. So I just pour it out a little at a time, and I shift through it, and I want to make sure if I see any rocks or anything that looks, if it's discolored, or I just don't like the way it looks, I can go ahead and pitch it at that time. The worst thing is to be eating it, and for a family member, a loved one, or a friend, to be eating it, and then to chew on an actual rock. This one right here, it's a black-eyed pea. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I'm going to go ahead and pitch it. Anything, it doesn't matter, just make the call. If you don't like the way it looks, pitch it. So anyway, I've done 1-pound bag. I'm going to go ahead and pour it inside of here. And I've already shifted through all the rest of these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let it soak overnight. And I'm going to go ahead and fill it up to where it's double, like since it's coming right here, I'm going to go on and want to double it, and I'm going to put it up to here. Since it's right here, I'm going to want to double it and fill it with water. Okay, I went ahead and I washed it once, and the water looks dirty, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I rinse it around 3 times, and then I start soaking it. You want to wait till I do it around 3 times, but you basically want to make it so that the water runs clear. So let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and strain it through my strainer. And then I'm going to rinse it a couple of more times. And I rinse it with cold water, and what I'm doing is basically just massaging it through. I'm massaging it through, just taking my hands so I can be able to clean it. So this is my second wash, so I have one more to go. And I just wanted to show you, to give you a basic idea of what I do. And I use cold water. If the water's too cold, you can use it a little warmer. But I use cold water. Alright, and that's basically a wash through. And I'll do it one more time, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill it up, and I'll let you see where I basically put it at, and we'll start our soaking. Now, I'm not sure if my camera's picking it up so you can see it very well, but one thing you're going to notice, especially after you've soaked it, but I already see some of it happening right now, but what you may notice is that some of the skin may float up to the top. I can see it through my camera, but a lot of times, like when you shift through it, and after you let it settle, it'll float to the top. I skim that off and I go ahead and throw it away. But if you'd like to keep it on there because it is just the fiber of the beans or whatnot, you can go ahead and keep it. I don't. I go ahead and I pitch it, the skin that floats up to the top. So just a note on what to expect. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, it's been over 7 hours. I'm not sure if you can really see the picture. I'm just lifting around so you can be able to see the water. The water looks really dirty. Now what I'm going to do, it's been over 8 hours. It's been maybe around 10 hours or so. If you're soaking them before time, you can like change the water like every 3 hours or so. But I'm going to go ahead and pour this out now. Let me put this here. Get my strainer and I'm going to pour it out. And I don't know if you can see very well the floaties. They're up top. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. And it's basically doubled in size. And what you want to do now is just rinse it off. Rinse it off like 2 to 3 times. And something very important, don't skip the step. The water that you soak it in, do not use that water. It has fumes in it and stuff like that. I don't know necessarily if they're fumes or whatnot, but it's not good. So make sure you pour out the liquid, and then make sure you wash your beans really well. So I'm going to wash it 2 to 3 times, and we'll be back. Okay, I went ahead and I washed it 3 times until the water basically ran clear. If you don't plan on making it right now, go ahead and put it back in a bowl and put it inside the refrigerator. You don't need to soak it. Just go ahead and make sure you've already rinsed it. Put it in the refrigerator, and then be able to go ahead and get to it, and make sure you make the beans within 2 to 3 days or whatnot. But I'm planning on making this in around a couple of hours. So I'm going to go ahead and put this inside the refrigerator. It's drained, and I'm going to go ahead and put it right back in the bowl.